This is the Sagittarius season reading, including that new moon eclipse, and this is a portal experience. So we're going to be looking at the second house, Scorpio. For you, this will be about new money, new physical or material goods coming in or going out. But definitely about what makes you comfortable, what's going to make you happy right now, what immediate needs are requiring your attention that you need to meet, because there will be a shift, and it is a shift coming during the eclipse. So when the full moon comes, full moon Gemini comes, which is going to be your 8th house, whatever wasn't meant for you to have, it will be taken away. And whatever is meant to come in, whatever income is owed to you, will come. See how that works? So I'm using the Shaman deck with the After Tarot. Alright, Scorpio energy. What message do we have for you? We're going to Sagittarius season. What message do we have for second house Scorpio Sagittarius season? So first card out, we have the Three of Wands. There definitely something coming in, or someone's coming, or this could be you going to meeting someone halfway. You're opening up the lines of communication. We got the Dolphin here. We have the Knight of Crystals, or Knight of Cups. So we got fire and water. And then we have the Queen of Bows, or the Queen of Wands. Okay. Something is being taken from you. And it's just a matter of time before it actually happens. So there's a sacrifice that has to be made, Scorpio energy. There is definitely a sacrifice that is being made, either for you or another person, but somebody is willing to sacrifice. And it could be it's like they're trying to attract, or it could be you or someone in your environment. But this is like someone attracting energy. They're open to these energies coming to them and communicating with the 3 expression. However, with the Knight of Cups or the Knight of Stones, it's like somebody is trying to come and save the day, but this Queen of Bows is really blocking it. They want to turn it back on the whole situation, and they're not open to much communication. They're rather, throw swords and daggers than actually be open to people coming together. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's look at these. So yeah, and then the red moon here. So the sacrifice, or someone surrendering or giving up in the situation, may have taken place during the blood moon, the full moon eclipse in Taurus. So whatever was supposed to come in for someone in your energy sector, they were ready and willing to come in, but then there was a blockage that took place, and it may be a mental block since it's an air sign, but it definitely related to relationships not being very fair or balanced. So let's see, it's Three of Bones. Three of Bones here. Ooh, you already know. You know what this is. This is. There's something being done behind the curtain. There is something or someone doing something behind the curtain. They didn't want you to know they were doing something in secrecy. It may not have been, it doesn't have to be malicious. It's just that someone was doing something and they wanted to keep it to themselves until they were ready to be more open to doing something with the group. And you got the moon at the bottom too. Yeah, it's very top secret. Very top secret. Yeah, somebody's working on moving and money. Okay, let's look at this Knight of Cups, Knight of Stones. Where are they going? Ooh, and we got the Page of Cups with the Two of Swords. Yeah, so there was an offer being made, but then there was a fight that ensued. And then there's someone sitting here in the middle like, okay, so it's like this, the person that has the offer is the one that's sitting in the middle, and these two are duking it out. And they're fighting over this person. And then it comes on top of this Knight, the situation about and then two, like, look, there's two people, and there's a person and an animal here, and there's three people, and then it's two people with a person and an animal here. So you could be dealing with someone, or you within them could be dealing with someone who is a person and an animal, dealing with someone who is a shapeshifter. They have the ability to transform like a chameleon. Yeah, somebody's holding on to something, and there's an argument that's ensuing because someone doesn't want to let go or give up. And I feel like it's very ego driven. It could be both parties actually, or just one person in particular. But there's an ego driven argument that keeps occurring because someone doesn't want to release everything. They don't want to show everything. It could be Scorpio. Scorpio energy is very well known for not telling everything or not sharing everything. Or it could be you that feel this way about someone else, and it's actually reflecting back to you, the type of person that you are, which is causing you to be more, detective when it comes to asking questions and answering questions. Like there's a lack of trust being created because it's reflecting back to you how you have handled the situation with this person. They're reflecting you back to you. And the question here, especially with these Two of Swords, is can you honestly handle battling yourself? If you're at war with someone, you understand you're really at war with yourself. And if you feel like you can't fight fair when dealing with another person, that means you don't fight fair when you deal with yourself. And if you are low blowing yourself, hidden below the belt when it comes to how you communicate in relationships with people that are trying to be, the knight in shining armor for you, like where's the appreciation for that? Are you appreciating people who are there for you, or do you instantly feel turned off or turned? Because this is about you acquiring something new. But you have to let go of something in order to get something. And if you're not willing to let go, or the other person isn't willing to let go, then you or neither of you are going to get what it is you really need from the universe. So let's look at this Queen of Bows, what she has to say. What is she thinking about? Yeah, she's walking away from the situation. The Queen of Bows may be the person who chose to just give up and surrender in the situation because they probably just don't want to argue and fight. Both of these cards are Libra energy originally. So they may have made the offer, but then things became a bit complicated in the relationship. So the Queen of Bows chose to just bow out gracefully and just leave it alone, even though, emotionally it's not what they wanted. It's not how they wanted things to be or to go. Four of Cups, they're just, releasing. During the full moon, they chose to release it because in Taurus energy, again, full moon in Taurus, yeah, the TNT, and they chose to release, you know, trying to be high and mighty and, you know, be the one in control and delegate who does what and who belongs to whom. And, you know, they gave up all of that. They chose to just give up and let either you win, or you chose to give up and let that person win. And it had to be done that way because there was something. Let's look at this High Priestess. What's behind the curtain? We got the King of Wands, fire energy. I feel like this has to do with astrology. It's like, you know, you or that person, y'all know, it could be both of you too, but you know what's, you know, you can look at the situation from a higher point of view. Because this person may be very animalistic in nature when dealing with the situation, and you or this other person is standing here looking at it from a higher point of view. They're looking at it from a spiritual point of view, that they know that there's more on the other side of this wall that's coming up. They know that there's more that's not being shared. And it could be the other person trying to get on that same level. It's like you're trying to get on the even ground, but at the same time, like when you are offering that cup, or that person offers that cup, it becomes an argument. So now that person just chose to give up and walk away, and, you know, not share their feelings anymore about the situation because it's not expansive. The situation has not become expansive. It's become one of, you know, complete, you know, futility. So it's like you just gotta leave, you know, let bygones be bygones and move on. Move on to something that's more prosperous for the both of you, and leave everything else behind. Clear your mind. Okay, and then that's my message for the second house, Scorpio, during this Sag season. But yeah, I feel like this has to do with astrology. I feel like this reading has to do with either someone, you know, they don't want to look at astrology or, you know, collective consciousness as a form of communication with the one. They don't want to look at their higher self and be directed by that eternal internal source. They would rather just, you know, keep things at an animalistic level because they don't want to raise their vibration. And if you are in a relationship or a situation with people who don't want to raise their vibration and look at things from a higher perspective, there's nothing you can do about that other than to let them be them and you go be you. Okay? And you can definitely feel some way about it. You or them can definitely feel some way about it, because if you're looking to make the situation better but they are refusing it, then what can you really do? Whatever is owed to you will be yours, and whatever needs to be taken from you will be taken. And that's by way of the universe, not another person. Okay? Alrighty. So I'm done off real, y'all. Leave your comments, shares, likes if this video has resonated for you, and how and why. I definitely appreciate it. And have a good one.